Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you are. And welcome back to the beat-up plans of return to the Crimson Chateau estate within the darkest dungeon, in which I'm actually not making use of this event at all, because I'm taking a lower level person with me into a high level dungeon. But this team, which by the way is aptly named the Monster Within, is the team that I already said once before. I like to try this out. I want to see if this works. In my mind, this is a good team. There is stress heals, there's heals, there is personal heals on everybody. This feels like it could work. And I might actually activate Lick Wound instead of Target Whistle, so that we always have a heal and we are not obligatory dependent upon Doctor Strange. I like the guard if need be. Cry Havoc is a must. And we will take the extra down a little bit of accuracy here and for the bleed chance, because we will also equip this bleed. We will equip this. If HP is below something, we will get bonus damage. Plus 10% stress, we should be able to handle. We're actually taking the Heaven's Hairpin, which was available to us in this particular mission, which really is the bad one, long and then get a blue trinket. But yeah, this is Gentle Tide, and we're still working towards this boss, so why not? But yeah, less stress, compensating for that, and more accuracy. Love some extra damage and speed for a little bit of health compensation, more damage and more crit chance, all full range, so mainly the manacles and the beast bile, because all the monster forms are melee. But yeah, and less speed, but that's compensated by this. So yeah, while I'm doing this, I am going to go for this and have some fun with the Monster Within. At least I'm hoping I'm going to have some fun, and not wonder again why I like to hurt myself. Oh, wait a second, hold on. This is not that long a mission. There we go. Oh, 3 of that. 2 of these is probably enough, because you have more shuffle chance. Let's actually take an extra shuffle with it, because cash, we have a plenty. We might even bleed ourselves. Voila, still over 1 million. Do I lack anything? Nope, go. Let us see if this team is indeed as good as I think it is. We are taking a level 4 person into a high level dungeon action. We lowered his HP. So, little bit dangerous, but I am willing to say that this team will work. They call this a medium mission. I immediately consider this a long one, as I see it. Well, we're not going to go that way. Is this a room battle with Curio? Yes, quest location. So, down, 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 down we go. Down, 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 down. Yeah, we don't really care about the money. That's fine. Let's go. That's already a quest. Okie dokie. Gladly take that.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
750 bucks. We have 1 million back at the mansion. It feels like peanuts, to be honest. Wait. Jude.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Higher chance, why not? Take a gamble. Orion. Oh, it also feels very nice to have once again the Abomination active. Woo! Why didn't I hit him again? Because he's already completely taken out of the picture, more or less. Otis now de-stealths. That helps actually with his kit. He will be the longest up because she won't be able to hit the first rank. And I did that. A lot less bleed resistance. Alright. Well. Wow. Tough little bugger.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Down. Salty Gorge. We don't mind. She has an instant cure heal ability. Of bleeding, I mean. That's a little more annoying. Because you had lower HP. Let's... Wow! Really? Yep, then. Let's see if you can heal yourself and not add extra bleed. Yep. Just so that's handled.
As the enemy crumbles.
You know what? You really could use that. And that is all your stress gone. Congratulations. And yes, this does mean that we're suffering a little bit. And I mean by the way of having this team and having all their heals equipped, because she cannot hit the first rank, which is because we don't have Wicked Hack, which is really good, but and this is a damage down modifier. But the bleed, once again, then compensates for that a little bit with the Houndmaster, but I'm starting to wonder if I should just unequip this and equip Wicked Hack nonetheless, because... But then she can't hit the third rank again. Yeah, well...
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Ooh, definitely taking this with me. So many scouts. Nice. We're gonna go down here, and because I need to know if this last room doesn't have a curio location. Ooh. Somewhat fast food activation. 2 of them in a row. I should have brought more of these things. Fear of the Unholy. That's the only thing you have that's bad. You have nothing bad. That's right. You are really good. You're sickly. You have Stress Eater. That's not never gonna happen. Fear of Beast is a little annoying. So you know what? You take it. Should have brought more of these along. Necromania removed. Eh. Let's hope we will find another one of those nice little herbs to use. Uh-oh. Squiffy Ghast. Take it down. This is a stress team. In case you hadn't seen the Squiffy Ghast yet, this is the Squiffy Ghast. This is your reverse Jester, and you will see why. And unfortunately, this thing is unholy. And none of these were Eldritch, so the extra damage there is rather low. And he unfortunately goes before she goes. And then he puts himself in the first spot. You don't want him in the first spot. His most horrible abilities are available for him in the first spot. Why are you missing everything?
Continually
Then do it like this.
Destroy them all.
Doesn't really help, so let me just heal myself. And there it is, the off-gitter jig. Nice double dodge. It brings a lot of stress with it, and luckily it landed on the one guy that can definitely heal that way. Not sure why I'm doing that. I just need to stun here. I need to stun in order to hit him again. It didn't take. Yup. Alright. Yup, it is. Time to de-stress. I'm actually gonna cookie up here. What is, dude? And let's lower your dodge indeed, so that we don't have a chance to miss. Or at least very limited. Nice, and again a maddening shanty. And again we can't hit him. Because of the way the team is currently equipped with abilities. Nice dodge. I think we're gonna go for your stun, buddy, but you now are freaking marked. And the damage of that is great, and unfortunately, you do a great deal. Yowza, lucky with the dodges. I don't know if that is standard, but nice.
As the fiend
Goodbye.
falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And that unlocked for me the achievement 4 on the floor. I don't know what it does, but thank you, game. Crit that. Noise, because we had a little bit of stress there. And as you can see, the stress keeps piling on our Abomination. Of course, he's lower level, but as well, it is just the fact of that off-skilter jig that does it. Even more damage. He's not dead yet, but he is now. Goodbye. 23 damage. Overkill? Yes. Do we mind? Absolutely not. Because we are going to restore ourselves a little bit after this fight. Ooh, crit. Wasn't even needed. I actually was going for the buff mainly. Well, I actually was also going for the heal, I have to be honest there, but still. There you go. Lowering the damage. Actually, you know what? Yup. Because I think this is actually a very good point for the Houndmaster to lower his protections. Oh, of course not. We haven't got the mark anymore equipped. Normally you really don't need it in the team, I have to admit, but that was a little like, oh yeah, we have that. Oh, but we have a mark, of course, with you. If we lower your dodge, I mean, dodge is not like your main stat, but still. Yeah, probably should have applied it. Still, there we go. There's a nice mark. Did not take the extra bleed, alright.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep on Xing. There we go. We can't hit him anymore with our Hellion, but then she becomes control. And there's all the stress taken care of. An Abomination is really nice. It is really a good class. It's just unfortunate it can't work with so many other classes that are also really nice. Your damage is now lowered by 80%. I'll take that. Yeah, good chance that he would have done that. But, you know, who knows? Barbaric, yep. You are near death, sir. Yeah, let's heal this. Nice. Oh, if only we would have had an extra bleed.
War can be healed, but never hidden.
He is dead next round, but yeah, this. Oh, that's alright. That's alright. Heal yourself. We'll take the extra free damage then as it is. Heal ourselves from his damage, more or less.
And improvement.
And we'll take the crit there. Lucky. And nice.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Absolutely this way. I will take the extra trinket. Not entirely needed. Seeing we already have, I believe, 2 of them. But nice nonetheless. Room battle with treasure. Do I care for the treasure? Yeah, well, if it... I said it was a good team, then we have to test out if this is a good team, which means it needs to fight a little bit longer in this dungeon, and not just go around going, yeah, I'm gonna go.
Wealth beyond
We don't need
measure.
the gold. Thank you.
Awarded to the brave and
But we
the
really don't need it.
foolhardy alike.
Ooh, you stealthed. Right. Dang, damn it. That is him being of a lower level. De-stealth you, buddy boy. I was already wondering, like, can I not... Does it not de-stealth? Yes, it does. That is annoying that she didn't kill him. That would have been her ultimate task, but she kind of failed. Ooh, nice dodge. Because you want to be in the position 4 with this. Not horrible. If we could kill him, that would be good. Let's do damage. Because that is something you can do in the go. Because you do 35% extra damage versus Eldritch. Which is what all these guys are. Well, most of these guys. Eldritch, 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 Eldritch. But not the... we saw them a moment ago. The skiffy... the one that does the enemy jester. I don't know anymore what it's called, but that guy, that is unholy. That's not Eldritch. Why don't you take a stun? There you go. I'll just try and kill you before you act again. Ah, come on! Come on! Come on! There's a chance to kill. Oh, it's 1 hit point off. And this probably will land because he has a, incredible minus to his bleed resistance. Ow. Gotta kill.
Well struck.
But I do also need to de-stress. There we go! Doing this. Doing this. No working. Nice dodge though. Voila. I still feel like this is going swimmingly. That is annoying as heck. Mark you. Let's de-stress a little bit our occultist because, yeah, it's been a little too much of it. Yo, yeah. Darn it. Stop resisting every stun. Still, I don't know what you think, my precious watcher, but I have the feeling that this team is doing quite well. And is actually capable of actually doing dungeons, even if this guy is being very stubborn with not getting stunned. I have the feeling that they really have this team composition. The monster within is actually functional with an occultist in it. Accounting for possible misfires. Yep. In the Cove, this team can work nicely.
Death by inches.
I think we already have that. Or do we need it?
Hacks
That's
laden
what I
with
want.
loot are often low on supplies.
Greedy? Yes. Problem? Possibly. We can avoid that fight. You know what? Let's not be... Oh, I can't click on it once you've unpacked the thingamabob. Well, this is gonna be it then. Do I want this fight? Yeah, sure, we can handle every... I feel this team is really competent. Oh, this is going to be a test though. This is going to be a bit of a test. Mark you, because we only have 2 people that can attack you. And I don't want you to explode on me. Alright, that is thing you taken care of. That could be annoying, yes, because it's a stun right now. That's
Grievous injury.
wasn't a problem according to stress. The damage he did was.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
It needs to be a good heal, and of course in that moment it's not. Luckily resist the stun because we really need to prevent this guy from exploding. That's not a strong heal. This guy is about to explode. I need to kill him. Okay, that was a little too close for comfort. It worked! But that was not the way. And he has got the ague. Which is annoying because the ague is minus damage and speed and health. And we don't have anyone in the team that can solve that, so we'll have to put this poor fellow, who is now getting bleeds and less health than... And there's bleed reduction. Yup, again, no, Phil. Heal good, thank you. We don't have a bandage anymore. Yes, you bleed. That is true indeed.
But never hidden.
There we go. Well, that didn't work out, and we are not... Oh, come on, I'm trying here. Arrgh. We are not wasting time with this rebel. I'm trying to make sure that our abomination doesn't die.
A singular strike.
Well, let's kill him that way then. And we don't have a way to hit the first rank, which is really starting to hurt us, apparently. We'll forgo the cookie. Already been looted. Alright. Let's go for this corridor. Let's eat a little. We don't have herbs to interact with that in a guaranteed positive way. Okay then. Does this team work? Yeah. Still annoyed with the cultists being so random. Well, I think in the Darkest Dungeon you really want to minimize the amount of randomness that comes your way, because there's already enough of it as it is. And Therapy Dog. That more or less takes care of everything. Why would I do that? No real reason. We could do Battle Trance. I mean, she's in the first position. Yeah, let's do Battle Trance.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Alrighty. By the way, that's also one of those melodramatic things of
Another mariner,
dear Uncle Wayne.
another misfortune.
A blazing star is born. It's a torch, man. Calm down. Whoa! Hello. You are a tough team. Focusing on you because you can cause massive amounts of stress. Let's mark you.
A powerful blow.
This way we can start Blight on both if we're lucky, but we're not. There's the stress.
Gnawing uncertainty. The birthplace of dread.
Have to heal. Because if he does a skull throw or what have you not, I am up shit creek without a paddle. Our Battle Trance doesn't even do as much damage as the Houndmaster just does, but he then again has bonus damage thanks to his trinket combination. Hello, welcome back. Another crit.
To body and brain.
That doesn't do as much as I would have expected. That is good.
A momentary abatement.
Free health. How much bleed do you have? Not enough. You need to move forward. You can only move one forward. I thought you could do two. Ooh, that's kind of bad. That is an additional skull toss there for... Which, of course, is a crit as his last action. Why? Well, why does that have to be a stun? Get out of here. No, 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 no. You had to do it. That's a 10 bleed. I can't prevent that anymore. I need a good heal. I need a good heal. Please. Urgh. I need to put him in the second position if I want to stress heal or what have you not. Here. Yup, you. You resisted my stun. You bastard. I don't have bandages anymore. I can't handle these arterial pinches. I need to defend you. I need a good heal. Oh, at least that compensates for the bleed. And you... Oh, you have reduced healing receives, of course, thanks to this thing. Why do you resist my stun so much? This is a much better target for Arterial Pinch, because she can take it away with one Adrenaline Rush. Still going to defend him for a moment. We need good... Oh, this team works better than any other team with an occultist, but it's not because this occultist is working, it's because we have a way to heal ourselves. And he's arterial pinching us to death. Please stop it with the bloody fills on the heels. It's just annoying. Thank you. And you are going to have to lick wounds. Stun this thing. Why is it resisting every freaking stun I do? Stun. Thank you. Give me a round to resolve ourselves. There we go. That's a little bit of better healing. Now. He resists the bleed. Of course. It's another arterial pinch. It's a dodge. That's good. He resists everything, even if his blight is only frickin' 55%. This guy is the king of resistance rolls. There we go. Will you? No, you will not. No, why would I think that he gets stunned or anything? There is a bleed active. It's amazing. Thank you. Resist the debuff, resist everything. That is what I like to see. Weakening curse. That, the bleed also, it lasts for so long. I don't have a bandage, so I can't solve this issue.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
And the problem is I can't end the battle very easily when he is at so low health and I have so little food left. Will you freaking get stunned for once? I now also understand why the occultist is not healing as wonderfully as he normally is, because this guy is lowering our health received. So I should not have blamed this entirely on the occultist, but God! Take freaking stop with the arterial pinches! I prefer a tidal slam, would you please? I can barely keep up with the damage you're doing. You're resisting everything I do to you. Everything. It's really annoying. Urgh. He's doing it again. Okay, it was resisted. The healing received has been lowered, but
A momentary abatement.
also, how can you act so quickly every time when you have speed 2 and now he does the tidal slam? Well, our Hellion definitely needs to be healed. The Houndmaster is at least keeping up. Now, will you please get stunned? No, 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 he will not get stunned. He doesn't care. No, there's no way I can kill him with that ability.
The bigger the beast.
Well, we did it, but
the glory.
man, we're going to get well,
This
was not as
expedition
easy
at least promises
as you hoped
success.
it to be. No. But then again, we took a low-level person into it, and the biggest problem was that he just lowered our resistance to the extreme. Alright, disarmed. I have but one shovel. I need, I can use that with you. Still booty inside. Yes, we want to take those along with us. For what? That's the question. I will keep this one. +2 speed, no disadvantage, and we are trying to complete this. I think I don't have the worry stone anymore. I have money. I don't need money. I wish I could say that in real life. Would take away so many stress issues. Alright, let's hope that in the next fight we will be able to recover a little bit of our current rather poor situation. Be careful, you can get a nasty gash from that and start bleeding. You know what? Still have 2 food activations. This is not a good fight to have against us. I'll start with you because you can add stress, and I don't like that.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Oh. No, we need some... I was considering the blight, but we need really a stun here. Nice! That is really what we could use at that moment. That is also extremely helpful. Thank you.
Dazed.
Another crit, which causes additional stress, but he at least doesn't have on every range attack he does stress on top of it. Nice double dodge. We are getting a little bit of a reprieve here. 24 is a good heal. Then again, you didn't need to do it that high. Here, let's yump. There we go.
Ringing ears.
Again a crit?
Blurred vision.
Really?
The end approaches.
I need to unfortunately heal instead of use the blight because I really am scared for the hit point levels that I'm at. Lower your damage. There we go. Blight them. No, he resists. Alright.
Unnerved.
They have done nothing but crit me with that ability. And look at my health. I really need to recover against these two guys, which is not easy because they have enough damage output to be very annoying. But it is what we're going to have to do. First, recover yourself. That is... we'll start dodge tanking. First, make sure our healer is up and running. Yup, again. Double one hit. That is a good one. There we go. That is health recovery. I know I'm now killing one of them, but I think I prefer that over having them both up. The damage they're throwing my way is just incredibly annoying. There we go. Come on.
Slowly,
Goodbye.
gently. This is how a life is taken.
We really need a good heal on our Hellion. Safeguard her. Yup him. Now we need to be careful that we're not going to get... We're toying with our food. But we need to heal. Alright. It's gonna be difficult, this. Lower it. Hit it, because we can't hit with the Hellion. We're probably gonna get a remark about it. I can't kill him. I literally can't. That lowered of that. Yeah, let's finish these. This is exactly what I meant, but I can't do it. I couldn't do it otherwise because I can't hit the Hellion in the first position in this particular setup. He has a deadly bleed. He is dead.
The wounds of war can be healed,
Oh.
but never.
I hope you didn't hear that. That was my chair hitting my desk. There we go.
Slow death, unforeseen.
We have that one.
Unforgiving.
Oh no, we have a different one. Festal only. Yeah, but I don't have room for that. I don't know if I need the shovel or key still. Well, we managed to do a little bit about our hit points, just not about our stress levels, unfortunately. Well, the quest location is this way. We'll continue adventuring, because I still have faith in this team. I don't have anything for that. Yeah, as long as you go first, we should be fine. That is unfortunate. I am noticing, unfortunately, it looks like he is not doing well, but it's also because he's just lower level. Thus his stun chance is not as good as it can be. Well, the stress is dealt with. Now we have to deal with damage. And these two can do some damage. But if our occultist keeps healing like that, we are A-okay. That, however, is not the best. There we go. And actually heal this up. Bit of a waste to yup here because one is already stunned. It's also a little bit unfortunately that our House Harry is doing so bad. And of course that is then a mighty blow where normally it hasn't been doing that well. Now it's like, nope. Big ass blow.
But never hidden.
Nice crit. You are nearly dead. There we go. Lower that amount of stress, please. Let's take him out. There we go. No need to have additional incoming damage. Unfortunately, that did not inspire anyone else, so we're just gonna have to do it in another fashion. Ow. Okay, he's dead next time around. I had to attack with him in order to prevent more stress coming in for toying with the enemy. The bleed is fine. In the end, we did manage to de-stress more than it caused trouble. I don't dare do anything like that. Oh, this is a nasty one. Don't bleed. Good. So now we can do one more time this. There we go. And there are some Ds.
Success so
Nice.
clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
There we go. Let's walk back. Anyone? You have already all kinds of bad traits. Just take this, and if it goes wrong, only digested fish. Alright. There we go. Houndmaster, nice. Oh, hello. Not with a level 4 guy. Why don't you give me that at a moment that I can do it and give my watchers what they deserve? If we can take him on, we're fine. Thank you. This has improved the occultist a lot, that he can take out a stealth in the cove if that guy can be stealthed. Start the blind here. Let's start the blind train. Now let's start with a yomp. If we get double stun like this, then the incoming damage is also fine, and then we have started the blind train, and all's good in the hood. And all those bad type of sayings. There we go. Time to send these piranhas to them. Flush them down the toilet and send them to fish heaven. I meant the abomination. Oh crap. Lucky the extra dodge. Yeah. I know I could have healed, but this does take care of most of the problems. And it's another double stun. There was a chance for that. Certainly because his stun resistance was lowered and he's not the biggest problem. And the game doesn't complain when it's about him. 0 health gained. Lovely. You are dead next turn. You... not, but it will be if I do this. There we go. Ooh, I should have actually killed you with a hit. That would have been better. Then again, then he wouldn't have done Barnacle Barrier, which he now does. Which is really good for us because he's dead anyways, his partner. 19, thank you. Stress-wise, pretty good. No crit for her, so no stress relief there, but should be fine. Yup. And we can toy with you as long as we want until all the stress is gone and what have you not. And we have one more key for this fight, so yeah, we're gonna like it. Let's mark you. Not making use of that yet with the Houndmaster, just first doing this, all the stress is gone. Yeah, he still has the extra protection from having done Barnacle Barrier. I mean, he doesn't really benefit from it in the way that he's protecting anyone, but he still has it. Time to lower your damage and make it non-existent.
How quickly the tide turns.
That's another one of those, you really don't need to stress out for that one hint type of deals. He would not have done anything remotely problematic. Once again, lower your damage. Stress heal the heck out of everyone. Ooh, Ares, watch out, that's my mute button. We don't need to touch that. There's a nice crit. All the stress is gone. Thank you. And that's only 2 damage. Let's do a stun on you. Oh, yeah, never mind, should have healed. Should have waited for the barbarian. There we go. The additional bleed is a little annoying, I have to admit. But we do have some food, and I must say that I don't reckon the chance high that we'll run into 2 food activations. And we might end the dungeon just here if this chest is any good. Oh. That is a little too much bleed. Thank you very much. If you could quit with that, I would appreciate it. Nope, you don't need a bandage. You just need to constantly heal yourself. Because you don't have the ability of the Hellion to just stop a bleed. Or a blight. So tanky. Crit. Not that we have any stress, but yeah, better to end it. That is a good reward.
Horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Yes, now we use this. We'll take the goal, I reckon. We've only 2 more corridors to go, so the food is not important anymore. I believe. Well, we don't need a shovel either. No! It could be a cure that requires a shovel. Yeah, let's do it like this. I'm gonna go with the route that I've always gone to, that I say, if there are 2 things here, they won't do a food activation on you, because you already have those 2 things in your way. There we go, and that's the maximum that we can get out of this dungeon. That was not worth it, but...
First test.
Oh!
Now it must be carried home.
Would have been worth more than a shovel, though. Minor mistake. Not a big one, though. And finally, you have this helmet. We've never gotten around to that, but this helmet has become so much less interesting now that it has these major debuffs of stun, especially. I mean, it does make him a better damage dealer, but yeah. But yeah, it was mainly for the heirlooms, and that seems to have gone very, very well. Sorry if my voice is changing a little bit. I'm just wondering what the heck Ares is doing around my chair, but apparently he has knocked down one of my washing pins down, and he likes that. To chase it. Ligophobia. Oh, that's not problematic. Though normally you guys are good in low light. The runs, we'll have to get rid of that, and you will have to get rid of something else. Runes Tactician doesn't matter. Torn Rotator is really bad. We will have to remove that. But we have the money. We have the power.
The frothing waters subside. The advantage is ours.
Yes, indeed. And I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.